Paragraph 1 of the proposed article. Let me just read it to you. We believe that the Holy Scriptures are the only sufficient, certain, and infallible standard of all saving knowledge, faith, and obedience. God's goodness, wisdom, and power are so demonstrated in the light of nature and the works of creation that all people everywhere are left without excuse. However, this revelation is not sufficient to give the knowledge of God and His will that is necessary for salvation. Therefore, God was pleased at different times and in various ways to reveal Himself and His will to His people. The first paragraph of the proposed statement starts off with a summary statement of what we believe the Scriptures are. That they are, quote, the only sufficient, certain, and infallible standard of all saving knowledge, faith, and obedience. And so what we're talking about is the necessity of the Scriptures. Why is the Bible necessary? And the answer is because even though God reveals Himself generally to all people everywhere through what He's created, that's what we see in Psalm 19 and in Romans chapter 1, that knowledge is not sufficient to reveal the saving plan and will of God. In other words, there is enough knowledge, or revelation rather, in creation to condemn a person and to leave them without excuse. But there's not enough revelation in what God has created to save a person. We know that salvation comes through Christ and through Christ alone, and that we come to access or obtain that through faith alone. But where are we to learn that? Well, God reveals His will in a saving and a special way, specifically through the Scriptures. So why are the Scriptures necessary? Why don't we just go take long walks in the woods to know God's will for our life? It's because there are certain things that we can only know about God and about His will and salvation through what He has revealed, and that has been inscripturated.